What you give is what you sow. Sweet as tea. The magic within. Step on up, take a seat on the swing. Lemon in the sweet tea, hear the night birds sing. Got a spell in the air, got a spark in my hand. Ain't nothing but love in the lines I've planned. Oh, come on. Just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows. But what you give is what you sow. There's salt by the door and a charm on the gate. Old ways die hard, but they sure feel great. Bless your heart, but mind your step. Every little promise is a debt well kept. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows. But what you give is what.
Hello, fam! Hello, Hearthfolk! How are we today? Per usual, we're getting started on Twitch and YouTube first. You guys get me first. Is that not special? Do y'all feel special because I do that? Like, just curious. I'm so happy everyone's excited that it is book day. I am excited that it is book day. William and Aurelia are excited that it's book day. They're playing nice still, so we're gonna go with it. And we're gonna enjoy it. Per usual, as I always remind you guys, over to my right, your left on the screen, is the QR code for my GoFundMe, the link to my Venmo, and my PayPal as well for QR codes. We are still currently crowdfunding for my surgery that I'm going to have to move to July, and hopefully we'll have funds by then. I'm additionally working on some crafts to sell to hopefully end up also raising the money. I also have dinner tonight, you guys, because your girl has not eaten dinner yet. I got a little restless leg syndrome, you guys. And oh, Talos, I hate that you're having a rough week, my love. All the love for Talos right now, you guys. We are still crowdfunding for that, so I'm getting the surgery pushed off to July. Hopefully we'll be able to have it in July. I'm really hoping the hospital's just going to say I don't have to pay anything whenever I do the financial counseling, because there's no way. There's no extra money in my funds, you guys. What else is there? Per usual, if you are on YouTube, unfortunately, Firebot does not work for YouTube. It only works for Twitch. So I have to use the Streamlabs bot, which they require one message in the chat over on YouTube to get everything functioning, unfortunately. So you're not going to see the same links that post up in between Twitch that do over here on Twitch. You'll see them on the screen, but you will not see them in the chat there. Just a fair warning. But all the links are down in the description. The Patreon link, the Discord server link, which I try to encourage you all guys to come and join, because we're about to start some really cool stuff there this summer. for us to start hanging out and doing things. There's also all of the links to my Cash App, the Patreon, the GoFundMe, all that stuff. All that stuff's down in the description, you guys. I try to give you guys everything at easy peasy links over on the YouTubes. You guys get the nice actual functional stuff. Whereas Twitch, they have to be reliant on the links that pop up in the chat. Thank you, Talos. Hopefully that will make it play nice tonight. But as normal, we are working on my book tonight. I'm about to get TikTok kicked off, you guys. We also have food tonight because I am hungry and haven't had dinner yet. Things happen. We're gonna be fine. It's Writing Wednesday. We're gonna have fun. Writing Coven Wednesday. Sometimes I wonder if this like qualifies under art, you guys. I don't know. We're gonna change it to chat. We're just gonna change it to chat and interview. That's felt Talos. Hello, TikTok. Oh goodness. Okay, I forgot. I don't have my phone in here right now, you guys. I just blonde momented and forgot I don't have my phone. Don't we love that? Okay, I need to grab my phone real quick so I can go do the TikTok sharies, and then I will be right back. I was 100% intending on leaving this not in here with me. But guess what? I apparently decided and forgot I have to have this so that I can share the TikToks, the TikTok live on my phone. So go me. We're book writing tonight. Hello guys, welcome in. I love how I turned my volume down and yet TikTok decided to be mean. Yes, after these messages, we'll be right back. Sorry guys. It's not my favorite thing to have to go through this process. Hey Maze, how are you, dear? It's not fun to have to go through this process of like putting all the links in all the places. Like, ooh, yay, that'll be nice, Misfit. I've made some more progress on my bag making, so there is that. We've made progress, but let me get the book pulled up. Hey, Alex, how are you, my love? Riley is here. Oh, oh, thank you, Riley. Thank you, my love. Okay. We're not working in William's HR. I cannot do William's first day at work right now. He's just going to have to linger in limbo with that one because I mentally cannot go there anymore. We're there. I can't touch it. Just blah. Cannot do it. Cannot do it. Will not do it. I'm going to stretch that out just a little bit, you guys, so that I can see the other chats. Hi, Wheezy. How are you, love? Welcome, welcome. It's book night, you guys. Everyone's excited. It's book night. Where do I want to work? Okay, the bright side is epilogue's done. Like, I have the end of the story done. We're connecting dots between beginning and end at this point, and I'm not sure where I want to work. Hey, Penguin, how are ya? Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. I don't think we're gonna go with when William's changed. Hey, Kermit, how are ya? Trying to decide. Go right on a head maze. Absolutely fine. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna work tonight, because this is always the fun part for me, is figuring. Hey, Rudy. No. What just happened? What just happened? No. No. My dock randomly closed, you guys, all by itself. I don't know what happened. Scared the ever-loving out of me. I'm telling you. Okay, where do we want to work? I've already reopened it. Leave me alone. Do we want to work in chapter 32? It's when Aurelia is wrestling with her emotions regarding William after the big battle, but I don't want to like spoil anything for anyone. And if I work in there, that means I can't read to you guys. And let's work on into the pack. That's chapter 27. That's a safe spot. We'll work in there. Y'all, trying to decide where I'm working tonight is just so much fun. They're both very chatty tonight, which is a good thing. But goodness. Hi, Kent. How are ya? I'm going to have to figure something out because that 6 months bit is not going to work. We'll just change it. Almost a year. Spent learning everything. Da, da, da. Hey, Haunt Girl. How are ya? Year since Vlad essentially shoved them together, Clem and left him for himself. Yep. Okay. That works. We'll just change it to a year. That works. That works. Almost a year works, you guys. Hey, Big C. How are we? How are we all doing tonight? It's Wednesday. We've made it to Wednesday. There's the bright side. We've made it to Wednesday. And yes, I'm going to be snacking, you guys. I haven't had dinner yet. So I have chili. With beans, yes, with beans. Hello, Comedy Bang Bang. How are ya? Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. We're book writing tonight. Girl is trying to figure out where I'm going to work tonight because, ooh, there are options. There are so many options. Hey, Keith. How are you, dear? Welcome in, guys. It's book writing night. I'm actually getting some work done. We're working in chapter 27, which is when William has his first slumber party at the family manor. Not his first time sleeping over at Aurelia's, of course. This is his first time staying over at the family manor. So this is a meet the family. The meet the family chapter, you guys. Not that he hasn't like been around the rest of the family, but this is like the full like we meet the family here. Men in the chat, I need your opinion on something. Um, so this chapter opens up. This is like them a year into it. Hi, George. Welcome, men. How are ya? Men in my chat, I need your opinions. So the context of what is going on in this scene is William has stayed over for like the millionth time at Aurelia's house. And hey Appa, how are ya? And she's told him, go get ready for the day, go get dressed. She's made him breakfast and everything. And she's come into the bedroom and she has said, I can make some room for you in the closet and dresser if you want it. Her voice sounded a little hesitant as she spoke, drawing his attention from where he stood, trying to make himself look as if he hadn't been wrapped in the sheets of her bed all night. Is this a decent response from the male? Because I need to know. Is that an offer, or are you saying I should keep some of my stuff here? Is that fair? Is that accurate? Is that accurate? Does that feel like an accurate response from the males in the chat? Because your girl needs to know. Okay. Sometimes I just need verification that I'm like actually hitting this in like the right spots, guys. It's just, am I getting the male persona semi like, don't get me wrong, William is not your atypical male, but like okay. Like, he's not your atypical male. He's like, he actually is in touch with his own freaking emotions, you guys. He's well adjusted. Thank you for sharing the live, Warner. And hey, Fredward, welcome in. How are you, my dear? Yes, as everything reminds you. No, I'm not eating cereal. Hi, Kip. How are ya? I am not eating cereal. I am eating chili. Ooh, that's cool. Norway's on my list to visit. It's not Talos. That's the best part about this. It's not the first time that he's been in her apartment or been in her house. This is like the millionth time he stayed over. So it's they've been together a year at this point. So to me, it doesn't feel weird. It actually kind of feels late, in my opinion, but that's me. Oh, Warner, have fun with that. Yeah, I it is the first time the topics come up, Talos, between them. My only thing with it is I don't necessarily know, like, I don't know if I should bring it up before this. Like, that's also a thing, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. It depends. I may and we may tease it early on and then this be like the official thing where she brings it up permanently. You're good. You're good, Talos. Not turned his attention to her. Hi, Lillian. How are ya? But also I want to, instead of living out of a duffel bag every time you come over, it might make things easier. But somebody wouldn't mind. Especially would love the food. Leave your clothes here so I can have. So selfish girlfriend moment. So it's such a scent marking moment. But I also selfishly would love if you'd leave your clothes here so I can have them to sleep in when you can't stay over. So selfish of you, Aurelia. So selfish. We love my girl. Hi, Fallen Angel. How are ya? I'm always typing fast, Warner. Like, I type like 110 words a minute. Good. Wednesday treating you good? Yeah, 110 words per minute, Warner, and that's like that's my low count, by the way. But also I especially would love if you'd leave your clothes for a second. Yep, 110 words per minute. Oh, I'm sorry. I say this and I'm gonna be honest, consistency is key. Consistency is key, Angel. Like, that's what I have found helps the most. But I also do like triple lives. So like I'm here live on TikTok, but I'm also live on the long form content app and on the Purple app. So, and you also have to figure out what night works for your crowd. I'm doing 7 nights a week here on TikTok just to kind of give you a rundown of what I'm doing. I'm doing 7 nights a week on TikTok for 3 months. That is the deal I've made with myself, 3 months. And then I will begin. Hey Noxie, welcome in. Then I will begin after that end of the hey Dark and Dora. At the end of the 3 months, we'll figure out, like, based on the analytics, like what nights did the best and then slim down my listing. Obviously, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Sundays are still going to be a thing that I do because I'm already going live on other locations, so we might as well go live here. But everything else on other nights will be determined on if we continue to do them on those nights. So, but right now it is book night. I love book night. This is y'all are the incentive for me to finish writing this book because your girl needs to finish this book so she can go back and write books 1 and 2. And then I can at least start figuring out how to start publishing them and then finish book 4 and 5 while I'm doing that. Hey Harry. I, when I'm in my zone and I know and they're talking to me. So like Aurelia and William are actually being very communicative right now, which is not been the case the last few months. So it's really nice. Hey Trevor. Hey Nolis. How are y'all? Um I run into the issue of like they don't want to talk for a while, which is fine. They have a very, very crazy roller coaster in their book over a year, and which is valid, um but for them it's they're chatty tonight, so they're actually giving me details, you know, I actually getting answers out of them right now, which is nice, while I'm also trying to eat my dinner. Is there a particular subject you have to write it about? I don't know why I thought my drink was over here to my left. I don't know why I thought my drink was over here to my left. It's on my right. Why did I think it was on my left, you guys? And no one make the Sam Wilson joke. I will come through the phone. I will hurt you. Just don't make the joke. Don't make the joke. What kind of case studies? What are you First of all, let's rewind. What are you studying, Angel? That's what I want to know. That helps me help you. Um ah so what are the case studies? Can I be nosy and ask what the case studies are? Because that would actually help me out a lot. I might actually be able to help you figure out what you want to do. Um, I would say yes, but if I do that, I will get distracted. The last time that I had guests on live during writing night, I got nothing done, and I am at 58,583 words, you guys. I have to get writing done tonight. If I do not, it will never happen, and your girl really wants to get this book done so that I can get it published because I have people saying, "I want hardback signed copies." I can't do that if I don't finish the book, you guys. Hello, Sarah. How are ya? And hey, Alex. Yes, we are writing Alex. I am slowly making progress tonight. I'm also eating dinner while I'm working. Honestly, the first one and the second one, Angel, sound like the best. Like, I would enjoy writing about those, if that makes sense. But I was a criminal justice major. That works. Uh, no, not cereal. I have crackers to go with my chili. You're good, Talos. You're good. You're good, dear. We're making it. We're doing all the things tonight, you guys. I gotta eat, you guys. Like, that's the one thing that, like, I'm the person who will sit here and, like, not eat, and that is the one thing that will happen, and I cannot handle that. Hi, Chaotica. Welcome in. How are ya? You're free to lurk. I just want to be very clear, you guys. You never have to really talk. I appreciate it if you talk. Oh, that sucks, Alex. Um, y'all don't have to chat. Like, I will always be the person who tells you that. You don't have to chat. You can be a lurker. Lurkers are absolutely okay. Do I enjoy it when you guys chat with me? Yes. Um, exactly. Like, Spinner, I am taking care of myself. I'm eating, but I'm also writing at the same time. Like, we can multitask. Um, thank you, love. I don't know why I did that when I still have cracker bites in the soup, but Alex, have you not been here for that? Have I not read you this stuff before? Okay. So for those of you guys who are new here, I'll be nice. We'll do the whole thing. We'll start from the get-go of the book explanations. Okay? So I gotta move some stuff around. Hang on a second, guys. Come on, make yourself smaller, Paige. I just need you smaller. Thank you. Because I gotta be able to see chats and stuff like that, you guys. You're fine. You are fine, Talos. It is fine. We want to fit Paige. Not what I wanted. Hang on. I need it a little bit bigger. So, the series is called Werewolves of London, you guys. That is my series. It pulls in Dracula now that Dracula is in the public domain, which makes my life so much easier. Um Okay. So, the Werewolves of London series taps into a haunting legacy rooted in centuries old loyalties and a family's cursed blessing of lycanthropy. At its heart, it's a saga of survival, love, and the slow reveal of secrets long buried. The Daciana family, Romanians tied deeply to their homeland since ancient times, carries a gift that has rendered them both powerful and perilously exposed: the blood-bound magic of lycanthropy. Over generations, they have shaped history, standing at the crossroads of war, royalty, and shadow until Sultan Mehmed II's invasion of Wallachia scatters them. Forced to seek refuge in England, they settle in Kent, concealing their supernatural legacy even as they adapt to the turbulent political landscape. When history records the families as victims of England's sweating sickness, it's a convenient ruse, allowing the Dacianas to retreat from mortal scrutiny. Yet, by the 19th century, whispers in London tabloids bring the family back into the public eye, with the questions surrounding their disappearance and reemergence hovering like fog. Across 5 books, we follow each Daciana's journey as they face the hidden dangers of their world and explore intense, often impossible loves. Book 1 brings readers into the inner sanctum of the family through the eyes of Andre and Celestina, the patriarch and matriarch, as they raise their children amidst political turmoil. Book 2 pivots to their oldest son, Dimitri, and his partner, weaving their lives into the mythos of Bram Stoker's London and carrying their story into the present. Book 3 shines a light on Aurelia, which is the book I'm working on tonight because your girl needs to get the middle of the book series done. Book 3 shines a light on Aurelia, the fiercely complex daughter entangled with William Van Helsing, a descendant of Vlad Tepes and a member of a family now twisted into a shadow of its original purpose. Book 4 picks up with Emil, the third child, as he battles both supernatural threats and the challenges of a love that defies the centuries. Finally, Book 5 follows the youngest, Amante, as he navigates a forbidden romance that will set his loyalty, courage, and the very limits of his family. That will test his loyalty, courage, and the very limits of his family's legacy. As the series unfolds, the Van Helsing family, once peacekeepers, has devolved into ruthless hunters of the supernatural with devastating effects on the fragile balance between worlds. Through every forbidden romance and blood-soaked battle, Werewolves of London evokes the primal allure of the hunt, the quiet terror of secrets hidden too long, and the unbreakable bonds of a family whose legacy defies time. With each chapter, the reader is drawn deeper into a web of dark magic, vengeance, and love, steeped in history but thrumming with danger. An intense, gritty world where shadows hold secrets and every alliance is fragile. So that is the overarching like book series explanation, you guys. Um And so I am working on book 3 because I am someone who needs a middle ground to work to. So I've got books 1 and 2 and 3 books 1 and 2 outlined to a degree. I just don't have them written. Um and then book 3 is where I'm currently writing so that I have a middle ground to get to. And book 2, because it focuses on a gay couple, Dimitri and Henry, Um, I actually need some help with that, of directionalizing some stuff and some research. So I've got a lot of stuff ahead of me with book 2. And I'm absolutely loving it. Like it's fun. It's just ugh. I love Aurelia and William, but sometimes I just want to I can't say the things I'd like to do to my characters some days, you guys. That's why I put them through torture. If you're going to make it difficult for me to write, I'm returning the favor. That's all I'm saying. But I do have book 3 summary for you guys if you want. Give me a second. Let me get my mouth clean of food. Now, mind you, Werewolves of London book 3 is just a temporary holding spot until I get to title the books individually. In Werewolves of London Book 3, Aurelia Daciana navigates 2 worlds, one forged by her family's supernatural legacy, the other shadowed by a love that's tested her for centuries. As beta of the pack and second in command at Daciana Biolegacy Solutions, Aurelia radiates control and authority. But in her heart, she's haunted by Vlad Tepes, her sworn liege and longtime lover, a man she could never fully claim. When she meets William, a new recruit with haunting eyes and secrets as deep as her own, Aurelia is captivated by a connection she cannot ignore. Drawn to him against her better judgment, she feels her heart opening in ways it hasn't since Vlad. As their bond deepens, however, William reveals a devastating truth. He's both a Van Helsing and a Tepish, throwing his loyalties and her trust into question. Before she can fully process this betrayal, Van Helsing assassin's blade nearly takes her father's life, bringing new urgency to the threats against her family. Caught between two powerful men, Vlad, her timeless lover, and William, the mysterious newcomer, Aurelia must decide whom she can truly trust as old wounds reopen and new enemies close in. As loyalty and desire collide, Aurelia is forced to confront her own limits in a world of fragile alliances and shifting loyalties. She's left to wonder, can love survive in a world built on secrecy and blood, or will her heart lead her into a darkness she cannot escape? So, there you go. There we have it. That is book 3, you guys. I have the playlist started. The playlists are created. They exist. I'm just, unfortunately, because they're all copyrighted songs, I can't play them while we're on here, and it's sad. Angel, that's exactly why Wednesday night, this is writing night, and that's why I work on it. What, Warner? Yeah, Warner, all the songs for the book are copyrighted. I can't just play them on live. Warner, that's not what I'm saying. You missed part of the conversation there, love. I can't play the playlist for my book because that stuff is copyrighted. Otherwise, I would play it for you guys while I am working on specific chapters because each chapter has a song related to it. But the playlists are available. I have them listed in the Discord server under my stuff. So, they are available. You can go and find them and just listen to them yourself. I'm always adding more music. No, Warner, I can't put it on the purple app. That's the reason why I can't play it. If we were just doing TikTok, I could play it. TikTok doesn't care if I have copyrighted music playing in the background. The problem is that the purple app and the long form content app do not like that. And they will mute my lives and they'll mute my video and all that stuff. So we don't risk it. You're good, Angel. Have a good night. Hi, Library of Alexandria. How are ya? Oh, excuse me. Dang it, I'm almost out of crackers. It's not a problem. I have more crackers. I just don't want to go get more crackers. Oh, thank you, Warner. I need money. Warner, you're being too nice. Sir, too nice. I promise I am ignoring it. Talos, I wasn't sure what it was, so I was just looking at it for a minute. I appreciate it, Warner. I do. Uh, I know. I honestly, I think I can actually change it and upload my own audio. I might have to get Talos on that so that I can have custom audio when you guys do that. Okay. Chili is done. You're fine, Talos. Don't apologize. It's fine. I do need to go get another Coke. Yes, Warner. What is your question, my dear? I haven't decided yet, Warner. To be honest, I haven't decided. I'm kind of leaning towards. I have a really pretty lavender that I'm considering, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't quite decided yet. I still have like a couple weeks before that's like a thought that I have to have, so I'm fine with like waiting for another few weeks before I decide what color I'm gonna get them done. Um, Flight spiders. Okay, this is absolutely cute, you guys. Y'all want to hear it really quick? Y'all want to hear what I've added? I need to get a drink first, but do we want to hear it? Yes, no. Thumbs up in the chat if we want to hear it, you guys. I'll be right back. I just got to get another drink, you guys. I'll be right back. Thumbs up in the chat if we want story time, guys. I am back. Because I don't mind reading you guys what I've written so far. I think it's cute. It's very cute. It's very precious. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Hey, DJ. How are ya? Oh, get the writing done tonight, you guys. Hey, DJ. How are ya? Ooh, that's cool. Y'all, everyone is still going crazy over Catherine's birthday post. And I'm like, I love you guys. Thank you. But what have I missed? You guys, there was a whole thing. Oh, we're not reading tonight, DJ. I am actually working on my book. So I am trying to get some sections fleshed out that I've been neglecting. Thank you guys for sharing the live and liking the live. It is appreciated. Oh, thank goodness this week is almost over, you guys. I have a massage on Monday night I'm looking forward to. So ready for Monday night. So ready. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I need to understand what TikTok thinks of inactivity, by the way. I'd love to know that. What, Warner? What am I guessing about? Like, what's going on, guys? I am summoned everywhere. I am summoned everywhere. I swear, half the announcements are broken. Oh, Misfit's here. I doubt that. I doubt that, Warner. My friend is a massage therapist. I'm seriously looking forward to Monday night. It's going to be so amazing. So responsive. Ah, no, I didn't want to hit that button. Why did I hit that button? I love how their relationship, they kind of flip flop a little bit, where because Aurelia is 600 years old in this, she has that level of maturity that exists, and so it's different in the essence of like she gets to be the responsible one in the relationship, and it's kind of cute. And I think my favorite part about them is, like, right now what I just wrote, it's like William's teasing. He's saying, like, you could just take me with you on this trip, da 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 da. She's like, you have a work presentation this week, sir? And so she's like, dude, you have work. She's being the responsible one, telling him, like, hey, remember that. And he's like, so responsible of you. I guess I'll see you in a few days. And she's like, I'll have my phone the entire time. You can text me. We could FaceTime when I'm done for the day if you feel up to it. Like, she's like, she's being the responsible one and being like, we can talk. Like, he's being slightly clingy, you guys. And I love that like we're that dynamic shift of playing with that. It's different. Usually you don't see it where most romantasy that I read, most romantic fantasy that I read, not just romantic fantasy, but just romantic in general, the guy is usually not clingy in any way. And I kind of like that I'm like changing that dynamic to be where um William is not like uber clingy, but like it's like he wants to spend time with her and he enjoys that time that is spent with her. So it's a little different, if you will. And I think that's what I like about it the most is that I get to see these things from their point of view, and it's really cool. Um Not me accidentally scrolling when I shouldn't be scrolling, but I like it. Like it's different because you like I said, you don't see the men be clingy. And I kind of want a clingy man slightly. I don't want him in my relationship, but like, that little moment of like, you know, I can totally cancel my day for you. I want that. I want that. That's what I want. Less clingy, more like, hey, I'll cancel my day for you, you know? I don't want clingy men. I don't want a clingy man. I just want someone who's willing to cancel their day for me. That's all. I don't think I have a specific type, Warner. I don't know. Like I don't think I have a very specific type to be honest. Parker, have you snuck in? Parker, did you sneak in? Parker passed their stealth check. I'm not saying that I don't have a type, Warner. I think my problem is that I think my type is one type, but my type is not that type. Does that make sense? Um, Yay, Warner. Checkpoint. Hey, Shadow Legion, how are ya? Thanks for the way to let it shine. Good, good. It is writing night. Or I am working on my book. Um, trying to work on my book. Let's rephrase. But no, I've done really good. I've done really good. We were at 58, 583 when I started, or 63 when I started. We're at like 159, 125 now. So like I've done a little bit of work tonight. So yay. Uh, I'm just using Pages right now to get the idea down and get all my word count done. One of my friends is eventually going to help me format everything. So when that happens, we'll figure it out then. It's not a rush right now. This is the book I'm currently working on is the middle book of the series because it's a 5-book series. And I want to get most of the series done before I start thinking about publishing. As of right now, books 1 and 2 are outlined to a degree. I have started working on book 1, like in off days when I'm not on here with you guys and doing streams and talking about it, but it's coming together slowly but surely. Ah. Hey guys, welcome in. We get to the point where she's talking about Vlad again to herself, and I just cannot. Write a book about a 600-year situationship, I thought. It so it's a fantasy series, Shadow, but it is a also thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I just saw that. It is a fantasy series, Shadow, but it is a historical slash modern fantasy. Like it's not set in a separate world. Hey Sarah, welcome in. Um so it's not set in like a separate fantasy world. Like I'm not creating a world that's different than what exists. It is it's a 5-book series. It is set in the idea of Dracula. No, I have not read any of her books and I will not be reading any of her books. SJM is not on my list to read. Ever. I have very strict I have very, very deep feelings about one of her books. No, you're fine, Shadow. You didn't know. You don't know. It's just I have very strict feelings about her books as well as her as a author. So I will not be touching her books. If I were to do it, I'd be borrowing from one of my friends because I'm not paying for her books. Um, yeah, yeah. Hi, Jenna. How are ya? Welcome in. Um, it is honestly, Shadow. Do not apologize. It's okay. I have not read any of her books. I don't plan on reading any of her books. Parker, you don't want me to go down that road. There's a rant. There's a rant that follows that conversation. I hate to tell you, there's a rant that follows that conversation, and I just can't. I know I'm very much people asking me about SJM, Lisa. People asking me about SJM. Hey, Alien, how are ya? Welcome in, you guys. No, 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 Shadow, you are absolutely fine. You are absolutely fine. Seriously, you're fine. You're fine. It's, I don't talk about it because it's just, I can't say what I want to say because it may sound really horrible. Yeah, it's just not my thing. Her books are just not my thing. They're not my cup of tea. I'm really huge on I love fantasy. Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite series. I love Eric. I love the Inheritance Cycle and stuff like that. I'm just if the story doesn't interest me, and none of her books have interested me, like ever. Like I want to be honest. Like if I read the back of the book and I'm not interested, I'm not gonna touch it. Or if I read like the synopsis of the book and it doesn't grip me in any way, I'm not gonna touch it. But then again, I've also heard, wait, Parker, we're not. No, I'm not interested in it. I'm just not. So it's a personal choice not to read her books. I'm just not interested, and it's my own thing. And I have so many books that are on like my TBR list right now that are like, the level of my TBR right now, you guys, is bad. And I still have to read Legendborn. Like that's on the list to read right now. I don't use Word Shadow. I use Pages because I work on a Mac. So I don't have Word, Microsoft Word on my computer. I also I have to say I don't as someone who like grew up on a Windows computer for so many years, you guys, I don't. Yeah, yeah, Lisa, pretty much that's the summary of it, you guys. Right there. Lisa completely summarized it, and I'm not going to say it because I don't want TikTok to get angry at me because TikTok likes to get angry at me for things. But I will say, yes, exactly what Lisa just put in the chat on the long form content app is 100% exactly how I feel. There we go. Um, like there's just but going back to like my book Shadow, it is historical slash modern fantasy. The reason it's historical is because books 1 and 2 take place in the past. Books 3, 4, and 5 take place in the modern world. Is how I'm having that function. And so it's now that Dracula is in the public domain and we can kind of poke at things with it. Um, the idea behind it is that book 1 takes place when Vlad becomes a vampire. So it takes place during that. It takes place during the Turkish siege on Romania and everything like that. Book 2 takes place during Bram Stoker Dracula's London. So when Dracula goes to London. Oh, thank you, Kay. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. You snuck in here. You passed your stealth check, Kay. Um, oh, thank you, Kay. Thank you, dear. Um, so anyways, book 2 is Bram Stoker's London, Dracula based, so it's when Dracula comes to London. And then book 3, 4, and 5 are all set modern day, present day situations. So I might kick it back where it's like less today present day and more back a little bit. Um, but I really love what I'm crafting here, especially with the 600-year situationship. Whoever thought Vlad was going to be in a 600-year situationship? Raise your hand. Because I didn't think that's where this was going to go. Vlad real things at her place, but then again, Vlad couldn't exactly stay overnight at her place. Stay overnight. That's repeating that we don't need. To wake up the next morning and enjoy the day with her unless they were guaranteed that it would be cloudy. I have everything semi planned out, Shadow. Um, you're fine, Lisa. You're fine. Um, it's mostly planned out, Shadow. I know we're book 1 is pretty much easy to write as far as it all goes. It sets up our 600-year situationship between Vlad and Aurelia. It follows mom and dad of the family, the werewolf family that's immortal. Um, introduces basically book 1 is set up to introduce all of our main players for the series, and except with the exception of a handful of characters that will not be introduced until later in the series. But book 2 is also relatively like outlined as far as like what I want to do, because it takes place, like I said, during Bram Stoker's London, within Dracula, and the idea behind it is that it can be Shadow, it can be. It's for me, this 5-book series originally started as an idea for 1 book, and I realized the amount of stuff that I wanted to put into it was too much. And so I ended up having to pivot. And so we've pivoted. And the idea behind the pivot is to just to make it into 5 books. So we're separating everything out slowly but surely. And it's hard because I haven't fully outlined books 4 and 5 yet, because I need to get 1, 2, and 3 done before I can think about 4 and 5. And 3 is my middle ground of what I have to work to so that I can get 2 to line up perfectly between books 1 and 3. So, book 3 first, because it's also the only female main character I get to poke other than Mama. Which her relationship is like set in stone of her ending up with Andre. But for Rulia, it's like, will she, won't she? She's gonna end up with William. I already know this. But like, will she, won't she? Like, there's moments where it's like Vlad keeps kind of waltzing back in and think in ways, and it's really crazy. So, um,
Okay, I kind of want to write one of their sad moments.
Honestly, I find the outlining is harder for me sometimes because I can know what I want, and in all honesty, it's not even up to me in a lot of moments because I explain it as like, I mean, it doesn't hurt to find someone to co-write with. Honestly, I have friends who read my stuff and they kind of help me like figure out where I want to go sometimes. Lisa is one of those people. I also have a friend Kat who also helps me. And so it's helpful in the essence of, I need help getting to XYZ point sometimes. Exactly. It takes a while to write books, you guys. Like it's not like it's a magical process that like, oh, I'm going to write a book and have it done in a year. You can do it if you that's all you're working on in my opinion, but that's just me. But I am not only working. Hey Sky Dancer, how are ya? But I'm sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. I went on Instagram. That was a bad idea. I went on Instagram. Sorry guys. Um Yeah, and my thing with mine is that there's still scenes that I want to write. Like I need to figure out where the crap I'm going to stick in this section that I've told you about before, Lisa, where um the concept of this scene, and I've got to figure out where it goes in the book. It's towards the end. I just have to figure out where towards the end it's going to pop in. Um, but long story short, William writes Aurelia all these like cute little notes throughout the entirety of the book. And she has kept every single note. They're on these random like pieces of paper that like he has like ripped like a report that's going to be shredded anyways. He's ripped a corner off of it, wrote a note. He's random post-it notes, random receipts that he has, like just absolute randomness. This man has written her so many notes. And I really want the cover of this book in particular to be like you're looking over the box and you're seeing that. So like if you were to take the dust jacket off and like lay it out flat, you would essentially see, other than like the inside flaps, you would essentially see this whole box with all the notes and stuff like that in it. And she's got the box, and this is like after he's told her the truth and everything like that, and he's supposed to be helping them fight his family and everything like that when it comes to the big war at the big battle in this book. And her mom finds her in the library with it. And so to kind of preface this just a little bit, the way that their ability to turn into wolves works is that it is more like um it is the feral instinct part of our brains given a voice essentially. And so the human mind is the alpha, the wolf thought process is the beta in these situations. and Aurelia is holding this box, and she's about to go Eliza Hamilton on this box. Like, that's what she's trying to do, and just throw it in the fire. But she's unable to, because her wolf is very much adamant of, that is our mate. You're not doing this. Come to your senses. Stop being mad at him. Like, there's so many of these things that's up with her at this point. And for her, it's this whole thing of, she wants to, because she's so heartbroken that he's finding out that he is like their family's enemy, and that on top of this, not just that, but he's also Vlad's many greats grandson. And her mom finds her, and Celestina has like this heart to heart with her about it. And I'm trying to figure out where this needs to go, because like I feel like it should kind of go in between the training montages, but I don't want to overload that chapter and make it super long, which is probably gonna be what ends up happening at this point, you guys. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a million things of what it could be at this point. But okay, I'm gonna delete emails real fast, you guys. Sorry. Oh, but anyways, so that's the premise of that scene that I want to stick in. I'm just not sure where I'm supposed to stick this thing. It it could be Spinner, but like I don't think it's going to be enough content to be its own chapter. So my thing is that, like I said, so the chapter Sword and Shield is where a lot of this heart to heart between the two of them kind of takes place. Um and it feels like this is where it should live, but I'm also like, this is when we have the big clash and the battle and everything, and I'm wondering if I should just move the battle to a different chapter, rename the opening scenes, and rename the chapter for the opening scenes, and just put the battle in its own thing. um it's just really, I don't know until I start like trying to piece that part together, and that's where I'm running in to the issue. And that's the thing, Lisa. I know there's something missing. It's just I'm not, they are neither one ready for that chapter to be like figured out just yet, and I'm trying to respect that. Hey, hey, Letty? I'm sorry. I cannot see that screen as much as I would like to. How are you tonight? Um, but no, like I know there's something missing, and I desperately know that there is something missing in that scene. My problem is that they don't want to touch it. They don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole, just like William doesn't want to deal with the chapter where it's his first day at work and he has to go through all the HR stuff. Like, I get it. It's not chapters we want to poke, but guys, we got to get this stuff done. And I'm kind of like, if we just get this done, then guess what? I don't have to touch it again. We could finish it and I don't have to touch it again, you guys. You know? You can just like let me touch it and let me get it done. Hi Trixie, how are ya? Me complaining about a scene warner that I got to figure out where to fit it in here. And what is your idea, Warner? I think that would be helpful, Warner, in some ways, but I don't want to give people documents right now. Like, I am so nervous. Like, half the time I'm nervous about reading the stuff to you guys because I don't know if that's gonna, like, some of the stuff I've read out loud, it may not stay in the format. It may not stay in the form that I've read it to you guys in. Like, that, there's a lot of things that may change, and I don't necessarily want a lot of stuff out there to the public, and I don't know how I would get people to act some of this out. I think that was on your end, Warner, because it's not frozen over here. And I appreciate that, Lisa. We may have to look into that and all that for me because it is there are just sections where I'm like, I need a cat. I really actually need cat over here, I think would be helpful. But she is not available at this point in time to do that, and I may have to do that another night. But tonight, you guys, I think we're gonna call it a night a little early. I am tired. I need some sleep. I also need to do some reading because I haven't read today yet, you guys. And I'm gonna go pile up with a book in bed, I think, for the next hour before bed. And rewatch Red Hood Resurrection for the millionth time. Again, I'm gonna say this enough that I think David Michael Reardon's gonna like pop into my life by accident one night, and if I manifest that for myself, I'm gonna enjoy it. Um, but I am tired, you guys. Um, I'm gonna call it a night. TikTok, I will see you guys tomorrow night, and we will hang out and do our normal Thursday night chill night. We're probably gonna read books tomorrow night because your girl is seriously behind on her reading goal and needs to get caught up. But we'll do that, and with that, until our next cup of tea, you guys. And over here on our Twitch and our YouTube, you guys, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you for listening to me ramble about my book. I did at least get some work done tonight, so we're going to count that as a win. So, with that, I adore you guys. I am going to call it a night. Per usual, if you are on the YouTube, all the links are down, or if you're catching this on a rewatch on YouTube, it is all down below, you guys. All the links, all the linkity schminkities. And if you're not on YouTube and you're on Twitch, please check out my profile. All of my links are there. You can find me on almost every single platform under the username Magnolias and Crystals. except for Twitter, now known as X. I am Trula Marie over there because they will not give me enough freaking. They just won't give me enough characters to let me have my full username over there, you guys. It's just, it is what it is. But as far as all that goes, it is what it is. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you hanging out with me while I work on my book. And I will see you, Twitch and YouTube, on Sunday for Game Stream, where we will be continuing our playthrough of The Last of Us, which, fun things, I've gotten way further than I ever got the first time. So who knows? Life seems to be going on and up there. But anyways, with that, I love you all. I love you, my adoring Hearthfolk, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Until our next cup of tea.
Step on up, take a seat on the swing. Lemon in the sweet tea, hear the night birds sing. Got a spell in the air, got a spark in